Welcome back, class. I'm Mr. Betts, and I have a feeling that a lot of you might be watching this in social studies. Yes, I know your schedule says history class, American history, global history, Euro. I don't care. This is a social studies class, and that's what makes it great. See, social studies isn't just history, and that's why I love being a social studies teacher. There are many disciplines that make up social studies, many different ways to study the past, the present, and the future. So before we start diving into American history content, let's take a second to look at the different disciplines that make up social studies and the social scientists that use those disciplines to help us understand our world. And what better way to do that than with some good old-fashioned social studies pickup lines. Let's start with history. Now, history is the study of the past, especially how it's relevant to humans. And while historians may use many different kinds of artifacts, they rely heavily on written evidence. So, do you come here often? I know that you do. I actually have your bar tabs over here, and they're quite alarming. I think you have a problem. Archaeology. Now, archaeologists study the physical remains and artifacts left by early people. Hey, is this seat taken? Wait, aviator sunglasses? Seat turned towards you and ripped up pieces of bottle label on the floor? Yes, this seat is taken. Economics. An economist studies the production, distribution, trade, and consumption of goods and services in a society. Can I buy you a drink? No, really, can I buy you a drink? Is this a money economy, or do I have to give the bartender a chicken? Geography. Now, geography is the study of the land, its people, and the relationship between the two. But geographers can come at you using one or even all of the following 5 themes. Place. Place describes physical features and human characteristics. What's a pretty girl like you doing at a place built along the shore of an inlet like this? Region. Region divides the world into smaller units based on political, economic, or cultural features. Is this guy with you? Location, or where a place is, relatively or absolutely, on the earth. So, do you come to 40 degrees, 43 minutes, 23 seconds north by 73 degrees, 57 minutes, 10 seconds west often? Movement describes, well, the movement of people, goods, and ideas. How do you come here often? And finally, human-environment interaction describes how people adapt to and change their environment. Do you come here often, and how has that affected the yellow-belly slider turtle? Philosophy. Philosophers study ideas of knowledge, meaning, reality, existence. Watch out for this guy. What's the point of buying you a drink when, for all we know, we could just be hallucinating mushrooms in a forest somewhere? Life is meaningless. Political science. Political scientists study political institutions, as well as the conducts and principles of governments. 62% of registered voters would like you to give me your number. Theology. Theologians study religious faiths, practices, and experiences. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven, or Valhalla, or Moksha, or Elysium, or the fields of Aru? Lastly, sociology and anthropology. Now, sociology and anthropology can get a little bit confusing because they are very similar, but think about it this way. Anthropology is the study of human beings through time in terms of physical characteristics, environmental and social relations, and culture. Did your ancestors come here often? Whereas sociology is the study of the development, structure, interaction, and behavior of organized groups of humans. Can I buy you a drink, or does that just reinforce the patriarchal construct of our society? Oh yeah. Now, these are just some of the disciplines that make up social studies, and the reason why social studies is the best class you can take. You can literally learn about everything. Speaking of which, my book recommendation for this lesson is Bill Bryson's A Short History of Nearly Everything, linked down in the description. It is by far the most accessible and funny book about how all of this came to be that I have ever read. If you like this lesson, click the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and leave your own social studies pickup line in the comments. Check out these videos down below. Follow me across social media at MrBettsClass, and don't forget that you can help support MrBettsClass by donating donating using Patreon, link down in the description. There are some really cool perks like early access and personalized postcards, and they help me make these free videos for you. Join us next lesson when we learn about the people that were here in the Americas before anybody named Christopher Columbus. Be safe. I'll see you next time.